Hey, I'm Bianca Clayton and today I've caught up with Maxwell D. Hello Maxwell.
Hello Bianca, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm fine, thank you, yeah.
Good. Alright, so people that don't know you, can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
UK artists from different scenes. I would say I'm a UK rapper, but I'll say made my name from the garage scene and then I elevated from there basically, yeah.
Okay.
So been in the industry for about 10 years. Oh, yeah.
Is music something you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, I've never had a day job in my life. I've left school to do music. So, well, I was doing music while I was at school and then that's it. Ended up on the music road and here I am.
So what did you start out as? You know, you was in the garage scene, you was in Page Go?
It was Page Go, me, Wiley, a few other names. Brought a few other members in, Dizzy Rascal, etc. And things elevated. The East London evolution started to break off, and that was it.
Oh, I see. So what made you? When did you decide you wanted to go solo?
Basically, we kind of split up after our chart success with our first. What was our first single? Yeah, our first commercial single, and that's when the fragments started, forming Roll Deep and all these different groups. So after that section, I tried a couple of my other groups. I tried to do my own record label and stuff like that, and then basically I just got tired of helping people, just being drained from other people, and I just said, you know what, I might just put all that energy into myself. And as soon as I done that, the career started to develop in a professional right way.
That's good. Okay, so what is your projects that you're working on? Like, what did you work on this year?
This year I released my single Blackberry Hype with the EP, released an album on iTunes, I've released 2 mixtapes. My latest project, I just got, it's out September the 30th, it's called Life Goes On, it's dedicated to the Pakistan floods, so people can go on my website, actually pay what they want for the mixtape, just my way of giving back.
What's your website address?
It's thisismaxwellD.com.
Okay.
Also, I'm in the process of launching my own energy drink, which when I had the single Blackberry Hype, I made my own energy drink called Blackberry Hype Energy Drink. Okay. And yeah, that's going alright. I'm just waiting to. And
what was the response to when you released Blackberry Hype?
It was just a gimmick at the beginning. I just, just mucking around in my studio, and then I just jumped up and down about the phone, and then it's just that energy that I put into it in the studio that day is when you see other people doing the same thing, going to the raves, and they start taking out their phones, and it was just like a trend, and then that was it. But
it did really well though, in the sense of in clubs and stuff.
It was a club tune. I was grateful, man. I'm still performing the track heavily. I've got loads of other new stuff, but that is obviously a classic, so yeah, it's great.
Did you enjoy being in clubs when it was played and then the response it got from?
Yeah, I'm not really an egotistic person. I think I'm just humble. But it
was really good though. I'm trying to get it out of you. Yeah, it's really good. It's
just I've been there before, innit? So it's good when it's happening again. And but my mind is like, well, that's that. Let's move on, kind of thing. There's nothing I can do. I just gotta enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it as it goes.
But yeah, I'm very grateful, very humble about it. It's good.
Well, you should be proud of that.
Yeah, well, proud is I'm proud of what I do, but I wish, in my heart, I wish it could have been something more meaningful. I don't want to, I'm not going to put down my music, but I'm just saying that was for that, but I would have rathered it been something really that I could, change the world with. But no, it's a good club tune and I'm grateful, and yeah.
Do you think it did well because of the time that you released it? That's when the BlackBerry phones were getting a bit big, and then social networking sites?
Well, I think I kind of gave them a kickstart, to be honest, because when I got it, no one wasn't really on this. People were like, BlackBerry, they'd rather get an iPhone. And I just think what I saw in the phone that other people might not saw in the phone, I just thought it was just a lot easier to do my business and Facebook, etc. And I just, as a person that I am, I'm always always make things up on the spot, and I just started saying that. I just started hyping on the phone every 2 minutes. It's a very unsociable phone. You get me? So
I've got one, yeah, it's very unsociable.
5 BlackBerry users in the room, there'd be silence. You get me? So that's what, and then that was it. And from there, yeah.
Do you ping people from across the side of the room?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's got bad. It's got bad where it can take over your life if you're not careful.
Yeah, it's true.
No, but yeah, it's just a phone project, and yeah, it worked, and went from there.
Do you see yourself as a bit of a businessman? Because
Definitely.
you work on a lot of projects. Can you tell us a little bit about all the projects that you work on?
Yeah, I realised trademarking is another project that I do, which is the whole Blackberry Hat energy drink that I've got myself into with the merchandise. And also I do other stuff where I work with the kids. I'm part of a different project called Kids Count Project, where I actually got to speak to the Prime Minister, David Cameron, and I gave a lot of talks with them. I was in and out of the Houses of Parliament a lot, you know, coming from the street, doing music. And then also another project that I'm involved in is I'm a behaviour consultant for Foundation for Life, where we go in, we do projects like over an 8-week project and go into kids' schools and prisons and stuff like that, and, you know, trying to get their behaviour, you know, and just run projects with them and talk to them. And I do special guest appearances and stuff like that. So that's what I do on the sideline other than music as well.
So what made you want to work with kids? Is that something you've always wanted?
Yeah, I've got a kid myself. He's 2.5. And yeah, I think once you have kids, you start realising that, you know, it's the product of the environment that you live in. You've got to start making a change, because my son's got to grow up in it. That was the main element. I did care about kids before. I got a little brother as well. But when you have your own child, that's when it really sets in, like, we got to do something, because I can't have my son running around in this wild west out here.
So do you see yourself as a bit of a family man?
Definitely family man. Yeah, I think having the kids definitely changed me. But yeah, I mean, I can still mingle with the kids. I'm still a little bit young and that. So yeah, I think definitely changed me a bit. Yeah, so family man, yeah.
Yeah, and what made you want to be successful? Like, what made you want to go into music and get success in that?
I mean, to be honest, before the money come in, it was just something where I could express myself, you know, when I was frustrated, upset about, it's just a lot of my emotions. I used to put a lot of my emotions on paper. So, and then doing a MC set over instrumental, or going to a stage show and getting a lot of love from the crowd, that kind of gave me that feeling that something was missing out of my life. I kind of felt like I was wanted there, you know, so that was it. And then when I actually crossed over, and when I say crossed over, when I actually made a name for myself, then the money started coming through. I started realising that, oh, I can get paid for this. I was like, okay, this is good stuff.
Even better.
Yeah, and everything else kicked in, and that's when I really started enjoying it more as well. You know, and I made a living off it, so it was really good.
Okay. What are you working on at the moment, like right this second?
Right this second is the Life Goes On project for the Pakistan floods. All proceeds are down to the Pakistan floods. So anybody that's interested in helping the floods, what the situation that they're in, I feel really sad about it, because, you know, as I said, it could be my child. We could have been in that situation. But so I just think that, you know, I thought I'd do something. I got a single coming out as well. That we're releasing. It's another funky single, and then next year I've got another album coming out, and my drink should be released by then. So I'm working.
Are you trying to stick with funky, or are you going to move on?
No, the funky to me is just it's club orientated single thing. I mean, you don't really hear much hip hop kind of R&B stuff in the clubs from the English artists. You mostly hear like pop, dance, or electro. Them kind of like, we're in a dance era. Everybody wants to move right now, so funky is a way of people moving in the clubs, and it's like ours, isn't it? It's ours. It's not American. It's just like UK based thing. So for me, when I want to do like a single or a club tune, I would rather lean more to the funky side of things. Yeah, because I think it's still in tuned to the like roots. It ain't like washed out pop. I mean, nothing wrong with pop, but it's still got an underground element to it. So yeah.
So what do you want to focus on more, your music, or do you want to focus on clothing, or I know you do sweets as well? Yeah,
I mean the Blackberry Hat sweets is something that Jelly Babies that we're working on hasn't quite manifested into what I want it to yet, so I'm still dealing with ties. But music is not forever. Like, I'm an artist, I have a time frame. People love me today, they might not love me tomorrow. So I always have to think of that as an artist, that I need something else in place as well. So I love music, and I'm always going to want to do it, but I want something else in place. So I will be doing both at the same time. So I'm just kind of like setting myself up for the future. So when Maxwell can't spit no more, I've got something to, you know what I mean? Today.
Okay, and is there anyone you want to collaborate with? Because you don't really work with people as much. Like UK, why is that? Tell me what it is.
Do you know what? It's weird. Everyone asks me the same question. I don't know, man. I mean, I can't deal with egos, man. I can't. I mean, I love everybody. I love everybody grinding, but I can't deal with a lot of egos. So half the time, I just get on with it. I mean, I'm not gonna like beg people. I've been working with so many different up and coming people who have great, personalities. But a lot of the people in the music industry, a lot of them are on the rat race. But don't get me wrong, I have a lot of friends in the music industry, and there will be collabos, but just in due time. I'm not gonna rush it.
So, are there any you can name, like UK or US?
UK at the precise moment. Not really so much on the name thing. I mean, there's loads of names I could mention, but whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know. So if I really wanted to, I could work with a lot of people, but I kind of sometimes choose not to. So
Any names?
not really. Maybe I wouldn't mind working with Lily Allen.
Okay.
Wouldn't mind working with what's his name? Master Shorty.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind working with Skepta, even though I do know him still.
What about Wiley again?
That's not gonna happen. Me and Will won't happen. Just cut from the same cloth. He's on his mission. Nothing against him either. We just had our differences and just one of those things I just put in the past. Yeah, like, but yeah, same love goes out to him still. But nah, I don't think it's like Dizzy and Wiley. People would love to see that collaboration. I would love to see it, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
What about US artists?
US, we can just build a whole script in it. There's enough people I want to get hold of. US, I mean, to be too cliche, obviously everybody wants to work with Jay-Z, but that's just, you know. But other than that, who I'm really feeling at the moment, I would say somebody like that guy from Young Money, not Drake, the one with all the tattoos on his body.
Not Lil Wayne.
And I love Nicki Minaj, I'm sorry.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I'm in love with Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I'm feeling
Not Drake.
No, Drake's cool. Everyone loves Drake.
Lil Wayne.
Even Lil Wayne's just cliche, innit? Like, obviously, because he's, he's famous, but...
Yeah, but you can still pick him even though you're...
Nah, I'm more for the next
You want someone a bit different?
Yeah.
I can see you and Lily Allen working, that would be...
Yeah, Lily Allen would be nice. She likes the reggae vibe, so...
That sounds cool. Alright, so how can people get in touch? Like, how can they find out a bit more about you? Where can they see your music?
My music, you can add me on Facebook, Maxwell D Ranger B. You can check me out on my website, thisismaxwellD.com. You can check out my drinks website, bbhype.com. And also, you can add me on Twitter, Maxwell D1. You can add me on my BB pin, 21993294. And that's me. Yes.
Great stuff. Thanks a lot, Maxwell.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Okay, bye.